This week's portion is Tetzaveh, and we continue learning about the design of the Mishkan, the portable sanctuary for the desert and before the temple was built in Jerusalem. And this week specifically is the design elements for the vestments that the Kohanim, the priests, were to wear, and the Kohen Gadol separately, the high priest, was supposed to wear as well. I'm reminded of an incident that would happen every Friday morning at our daily morning minyan in our building in White Oak, that section of Silver Spring. We had a daily morning minyan then, and people would come specific days of the week. One of our Friday regulars was someone who had recently suffered a stroke. He lived across the street, but he was still able to drive his car to our building for morning minyan. However, his whole left side was immobilized as a result of the stroke. When we put on tefillin, the phylacteries for the morning service, if we are right-handed, the straps go on the left arm. And so this made it difficult for this gentleman to put on tefillin in the morning. Our beloved cantor, Gershon Levin, may he rest in peace, would always help this man put on his tefillin so that his left arm, like this, Cantor Levin would lift up the arm for him and help him wrap the straps around his arm. And I think about this because this week's portion has an interesting lesson about tefillin. Even though it teaches us about the vestments of the Kohen Gadol, the rabbis understand that one of the elements of the Kohen Gadol's uniform is a frontlet, a sign that would hang down from his headpiece that says, Kodesh Ladonai, holy to God. And so as he walked and moved around the Mishkan, the frontlet would keep on knocking against him to kind of literally and figuratively remind him that he is holy to God, that everything he does is not about him, but about service to God. And the rabbis understand that that frontlet is a reminder for all of us when we put on tefillin in the morning. When we put on the headpiece that has the box right here in the middle of the head, that is to remind us of the Kodesh Ladonai, that frontlet that says, holy to God. And so when we put on tefillin every morning, it is that connection, that uniform that we wear to remind us of our connection to God, but also to remind us as well, how do we become holy to God? Is it just about the things that we do ourselves, or is it about the things that we do to help in community? And so the actions of Cantor Levin and that gentleman every Friday morning highlights exactly what it means to be Kodesh Ladonai, helping one another to achieve spiritual perfection. Shabbat Shalom.